Boiler rooms. Some people call them the fastest growing white-collar crime in the country. They push sales by telephone, trying to relieve you of your money while you may get nothing. In the first of a three-part close-up report, Randy Ripplinger explains how people are pressured into buying from the boiler rooms.
What I'm trying to get across is these are paper mates. They're marked down, not marked up. And obviously, since you're guaranteed a microwave, a Betamax, a color TV, $1,000 or $5,000 with a gift, obviously it's the highest quality paper mate. They're satisfaction guaranteed.
That was a recorded phone call from a boiler room operator who has since been convicted of fraud. He's an expert at high-pressure sales by telephone.
The highest concentration of boiler rooms operate here in the Los Angeles area. But they don't call Californians. They call out of state to people like Genevieve Jones of Portland. She was awakened by a call at 11:30 one night. She heard the caller say that she had won a vacation to Hawaii, a video recorder, a color TV, and $25,000 in cash. All they needed, the caller said, was her credit card number to pay the gift tax. The tax turned out to be $400. All she got was a certificate for some inexpensive nylon luggage and a box with a few other things.
I didn't get what I wanted.
And you got what you didn't want.
I got what I didn't want. They didn't even tell me I was going to get anything like this.
Mrs. Jones isn't alone. Nancy Renault got to come on, too.
But your package has a value of over $300, and you are required to pay only $49.50, and that is to cover the processing, mailing and handling charges, and any necessary taxes that there may be on it.
Nancy turned them down, but if she took the vacation offer, she would have received 2 nights in a motel and paid up to double the normal rate for it.
I really thought it was free.
Many boiler rooms now try to get your credit card number from you. Some victims cancel the payment when they find out they're being ripped off. That leaves the bank to absorb the loss.
One of the banks contacted us and told us they lost $200,000 in 1 week in regard to one of these companies.
Some officials estimate boiler rooms bilk the public and businesses of more than $100 million a year. Local authorities are overwhelmed by the problem.
There are so many of them apparently operating now out of state and making calls that it is difficult to have any significant impact on those numbers.
And the numbers are growing. In the heart of the boiler room capital in Southern California, the operators want more silver-tongued solicitors.
You love the prize, you see our integrity.
The Los Angeles area has been called the telephone fraud capital of the nation. There are hundreds of boiler rooms operating here, and despite the efforts of state and federal investigators to shut them down, the boiler rooms flourish. Tomorrow, we'll take you inside a Hollywood telephone soliciting operation. In Southern California, Randy Ripplinger, Channel 2 News.